What is going on, fam? So in today's video we have a pretty special announcement, something that I personally have been looking forward to for a long time, and I know the majority of you guys have as well, because you're probably pretty tired of seeing this crusty old rice box in the back taking up a good amount of the channel, and probably really looking forward to some FD content. And I haven't been able to deliver that for you guys recently due to the fact that it's been gone for paint and it's been taking way longer than expected. But I'm not sure if you guys hear in the background, the car's actually pretty damn quiet with the setup that I have on right now. But if that didn't already give it away, the FD is right in front of me and she is full of paint. She needs a wash, so that is something that I'm gonna have to do either today or tomorrow, just because I had her out the other day and she's already pretty damn dirty, especially with the color I went with. It picks up every little speck of dirt and every bug that you're driving past. But without further ado, my 2009 Honda Civic Si FD2 conversion. Already got those little Type R decals on there, OEM stuff right there. I still have to put in the side markers on the fenders. Oh. This pollen out here has got me absolutely just sneezing up a storm. There is a lot of things that I still need to get done with this car. As you guys see, she is all painted, and I'm sure based off this video, you can't even guess what color this car is, because you look at it and it looks flat white, right? He went with taffeta white, just like his car used to be. But matter of fact, let me turn on this little light mod here, see if it picks it up. Oh yeah, you can see it. She is white pearl, specifically 10th gen Accord white pearl. So this is actually glass flakes that you're seeing. See all those glass flakes in there, boys? I was very skeptical on this color at first, if we're being real. I was planning on just going with championship white, because that is the OEM color that these FD2s come with. But after talking to some buddies and after doing some self-reflecting, I've never had, I've had black pearl, but I've had a lot of white cars, and I've never had a white pearl car per se. And honestly, I could use a little bit of depth in my life. The flat was getting a little old. Championship white is a great OG Honda color. You can never go wrong with that. But I just figured it would be pretty different to go with a white pearl. So that is what we did. I hope you guys like the way it came out and are excited for the road ahead, because this is literally only the beginning. Like, I look at this car and I see 100 different things that I want to do right now. And there's actually a bunch of parts that I already picked up. So stay tuned for next video where we get into that. I don't want to spoil anything, but we did do a pretty damn big part haul for this car already. I've dropped, I'm not going to disclose the amount, but I've dropped quite a bit of bread. I picked up quite a bit of parts for this thing because I really want to be able to shoot out content this year. It's what I'm aiming for, is to really be able to take this over full time. And it's just what I love doing. I love building cars and I love capturing memories. So I really want to hone in on that this year. Anyways, there is a couple things that went wrong along the process. Overall, it came out great. Even the grill is actually, I don't know if you could see it, but it's actually got the glass flakes in the grill as well. And then we got our reflective carbon fiber badge. Shout out Carbon the Sixth Element on Instagram. And same thing with right along back here. We got the reflective red carbon fiber badge. And we got a new license plate going on, boys. The sheesh plate. And the sheesh plate for me is quite a personality trait because I be saying that all the damn time. One thing that I didn't really like that got done with this car is the side skirts. So I'll leave a picture of what they used to look like when they were on the USDM version versus what they look like now. And this is what we're looking like now. The painter said they didn't fit. I'm not sure if the FD fenders sit further up near the wheel than the USDM ones did, but he said that they wouldn't fit, so he had to cut them, which kind of broke my heart a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Those aren't the skirts that we're gonna be rocking anyways. Once I get the chance, come July, I have a source for some OEM FD2 side skirts, so that is what we're gonna be throwing on the car. So it is what it is for the time being. It's whatever. Like I said, they're not gonna be on there much longer. Another thing was the cowl. This piece went missing in the painting process. I mean, stuff happens, so I'm not really stressing it. I have a whole new cowl coming in for this car. I'm doing the FD2 cowl. That is a little sneak peek on one of the parts, nothing crazy. The other stuff is way more cooler, so figured I might as well just hint at that while I'm showing you guys walk around the car. And one other thing that I could tell you guys, because it's up, because again, nothing crazy, is this little side trim that goes over the roof. During the painting process, which happens pretty often after speaking with my buddy who's a detailer, it was broken in the removal process, so I'm not stressing that. He ordered me a new one, so thank you for that. That part should be in within the next week or two, I'm hoping. So once it is, we're gonna slap it right on there and really complete the look with those trim pieces, the cowl, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna get too much into other stuff that I got going on, but just know that a lot of stuff with this car is about to change. Sheesh. OEM badge, straight from the Japan. OEM trunk, straight from Japan. OEM rear bumper, straight from Japan. And the front, unfortunately, just due to shipping times, cost wasn't really going through my mind, but the paint job ended up taking quite a bit, so I probably could have just gotten those parts anyways. But unfortunately, the majority of the front end you're seeing right now is rep, and with due time, I do want to change that. As you guys know, we have the side view hybrid mirrors, also the FD2 mirrors. I got to get my detailer to buff some of this overspray out. Nothing crazy, but it is there, and it should easily come out. And the rear is looking rather naked, ain't it? It's looking rather naked. There's something missing from this rear bumper, isn't there? Not gonna say anymore. But also my detailer Bryce, which is also one of my best friends, is going to be buffing out those rear taillights for me, as well as the headlights, and basically just bringing this baby to life, giving her a full D-nib, which is only like a couple nibs on the car that I found. And then he's gonna wet sand the entire thing, get any orange peel that is on the car off of it, which there's really not much. The paint job did come out great. It took a little bit, but it's beautiful. I wish you guys could see this in person because videos and pictures do not do it justice, especially when it's in the sun. You guys will see soon, but right now isn't the best day. Once it's like in the sun, you could really see all the pearls just absolutely pop on it, which makes it amazing. And this is the wing I went with. I'm sure not a lot of you guys have actually seen this wing. If you want help sourcing one, reach out to me on Instagram at thatwhitefd2 right here, also linked down below, and I will help you guys get your hands on one of these if they are still for sale. I haven't even looked into that myself. I've gotten this quite a long time ago. But if you notice, the FD2 rear spoiler is actually like flat across and it's just, it doesn't peek out. It just goes straight across. This one is a little bit rounded up top, as you guys can see from a little further back. It's rounded up top, and the side profile, as you guys can see, has almost like a little duckbill type thing, or a little lip that sticks up right there, which I kind of liked. And it has another little body line right there, and it comes forward and rounds up top, which is sweet. This is the Mugen V2 wing. I personally have never seen it in person. I know one other guy who's got it on Instagram. Shout out Rice Car Driver right here. It's one of my buddies that actually helped me source that part, so shout out you. He's always been helpful in the build process. Cool dude, definitely check out his gram. So we're gonna go work on the interior a little bit. I got a few things that I need to get done in there, and then I will show you guys the interior in either the next video or the following, because there are big plans for the interior, which I have already started, and big plans for the exterior, and big plans for performance. We got a lot of power that's about to be coming into this car, so just stay tuned. For me, a build isn't complete unless it looks good and it drives good. I mean, you could have one or the other based on preference, but for me, I really wanted to do this car justice and cover every single ground I could. So that is what I'm doing. We're gonna make her look good inside and out, perform well, and she's gonna be functional. She's gonna be able to get me to work if I ever need be, which it's not the case. We got the daily over there, which is giving us crazy problems at the moment. Hoping it's just the ignition coil. I just replaced the fuel pump, put a header on there, and it's still not fixed. So got to do more diagnosing and hoping that it's just the ignition coil. But anyways, enough about the Rice Cup. Back to the FD. If you guys have any recommendations or anything that you would like to see with this car, as always, leave those comments down below. And any parts that you need help sourcing, feel free to leave those comments or reach out to me on the gram at thatwhitefd2. And other than that, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys were excited to see that this car is back in action, and for all the plans that we have with her, which I will be spoiling in the upcoming videos. If you'd like to keep up with the FD2 build and you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up. And as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Much love. Peace out, fam.